Well, there was a young woman that we knew who was with us, and she came in, when we got upstairs and we decided just to block the whole hotel, we sat down and she came and sat down with me. And so there was a lot of news media out there covering it, and there was a big picket, and we decided, well, we sat there for a while and shut down the hotel, and then we're like, well, what do we do now? And I said, she had a story, and I said, would you like to tell your story to the media before they leave? And she said yes, and I said, okay, we're going out. And we went out, and when she was 19 years old, her father was diagnosed with a brain condition, and it was going to cost a lot of money, and he was worried about leaving the family bankrupt. So he literally, one day while she and her sister were at school, he returned, the book. He took everything that he had borrowed from anybody, and he put a little sticky note on it with the name of who it belonged to. He put out all of his credit cards and the statements on the table. I think he even took the cat to the shelter, and then he went outside in the backyard and he called 911 and he shot himself. So that by the time that his daughters came home, the police would already be there and take his body away. And that was the decision that he faced.
And that's not uncommon.
No, it's not uncommon.
That is not uncommon. And yet people call it a human right and then make it a commodity?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Look at high blood pressure. We're seeing in this country people having strokes and kidney disease in their 40s from high blood pressure. And we know that if people had access to regular medical care and monitoring and things to lower their blood pressure, we wouldn't be seeing this. So we won't pay for them to get those primary care visits and those medications, but when they need dialysis because now they've killed their kidneys from their high blood pressure, we'll pay for their dialysis, or they have a stroke and then they end up in Medicaid and rehab. It's really a system that is cruel in a lot of ways and doesn't make any sense.
And that's why it increases the prices too.
Right.
That's why we pay 18% of our GDP is health, the health programs. Compared to most countries, they're 10%. We're double the per person spending on healthcare than other countries. We spend a lot more because we use the least efficient, the most really criminal system of treating a human right as a commodity for vultures to profit from.